Hi guys, can you hear me?
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
What's up? How's it going?
Your voice is not audible.
Hey, Kashif, how are you? Alright guys, so let's begin with New York session live. Hi guys, can you hear me? Rishi?
Yeah, I'm audible. Like your
Yeah,
voice is too low.
you are audible, but I want to ask, am I audible?
Yeah,
Am I audible guys?
Yes, please, you are.
Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. Taufiq, can you see that? Is anyone sharing chart?
yeah. I don't know who's sharing. Who's sharing the stream?
I'm not able to see. Guys, start from the daily time frame. Drop down as we have PPI. We have some news coming at 6:30. So if I look at the daily candle, like I can see price action is maintaining a bullish momentum. On the daily candle, we pushed down, we made a decent bottom wick, and right now the daily candle is at the bullish flip level right here. Now, if I talk about the yesterday daily candle, it showed a strong bullish momentum, and we closed impulsively bullish. And at the same time, if you guys just focus on the daily time frame, we can see that price section on the daily, it ranged for like 5 days. For 5 days, price section was deciding its direction. It pushed up, then it pushed down. And after 5 days of range, a big range, I would say, we had a breakout with the yesterday daily candle closure. Based on this, when I look on the 4 hour time frame, I can see a bullish structure on gold at the moment. I can see a bullish structure on gold at the moment because if you look at this zone, if you look at this range, price section yesterday it broke out of this range, and today on the 4 hour candle with the London open and pre New York session, we had a push down, and I can see that rejection is coming from this range. If you look at the left hand side, these wicks, they are acting as a support level. If I look on the 1 hour time frame price action, 1 hour and 30-minute time frame, let's talk about the 1 hour time frame. If you look at the 1 hour, the structure is very bullish. I can see the price section making higher highs and higher lows. And this was the recent higher high in Asian session at 4155. And then we made a higher low right here. And now the price section, after taking multiple rejections from this higher low, we are kind of like going bullish to make a new higher high. This is what I expect in New York session for the price section to continue its bullish trend and print a new higher high. And this is really possible with the news. With the news we have today. Now with the news there could be two possible scenarios. We can either the price action is just going to go up and it's going to print a smooth higher high without any manipulation. Or there could be a possible scenario with the news, because news means indecision. You can expect manipulations and volatility from news, right? So there could also be a possible scenario where the price action just uh, takes out all the stop losses of early buyers right here, a manipulation, and then you get to see the price action moving in the direction of your higher time frame trend. Even right now, like on the lower, if I talk about the lower time frames, I do see like if we can break above 4138, price action might just continue pushing bullish to take out the Asian highs. So this is like my top down analysis on gold, but we'll see. I will be waiting for the news for clarity.
Yeah, same. I agree with Kashif. Like the price was consolidating from last 3 4 days, and yesterday it gave a final closure on daily time frame, and we have a super bullish candle on the yesterday closing. And it might happen that we are going to see some buy side movement in news as well. But although, as Kashif said, and I personally don't trade news and all, so let's see how price action we are going to see afterwards.
Yes, I'm just gonna give the screen to you guys. Maybe Rishi.
Yeah, you can. Sure.
I think the mic is good now. There was an issue with my mic, I guess.
Yeah, it's clear now. It's clear.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I was confused about that. Let's go.
Yeah. So can able to see my screen now?
Yes.
All right, fine. So I'll just share my analysis with Nasdaq, and we're having news in 20 minutes. So I'm just waiting for the news to hit. But like as of now, the Nasdaq seems very bullish to me. So you can able to see yesterday. I mean, previously the market took out the world low, and after taking this low, we can able to see the market took out this candle low, and you can able to see a very strong reversal, and it closed with a strong, very good bullish candle. And if it breaks and if it closes above this level, I'll consider this as CASD or order block. That's completely fine. But after seeing these two candles, like I'm completely bullish, and also the market is currently retracing back to a daily FEG level. So I'm looking for buys, but still, like we're having news in 20 minutes, so I'll just wait for some kind of manipulation below these levels. Like the market may either fill these fair value gaps, and then the market may again go up, or if the news is too good, like we can expect a straight upside move on the higher side. So this is what my analysis in Nasdaq right now. But for the next 19 minutes, there is no trade. So we're just going to sit and then analyze. And also currently the market is consolidating in Nasdaq. So it's a no trade zone for me right now. So I'll just wait for some kind of manipulation below the lows, and then I'll expect the market to pump up on the higher side. So this is my analysis on Nasdaq as of now.
Perfect.
Yeah. So even in gold, like as of now, like it is actually bullish, but we're having news, right? And also the market is nearer to a bearish FEG. So um, uh, for me, like the market should close above this level, so that we can change our bias to complete bullish. So this is my analysis on gold too. Yeah, look at the 4 hours time frame. The market is retracing back and then filled this fair value gap, and also it is respecting this resistance level, which is support right now. And yeah, so I'm just waiting for a candle to close above these levels, so I can turn bullish in gold too.
Yeah, basically we all have bullish bias on gold.
Yeah.
Perfect. What about you, Fahad? WCK.
Yeah, of course, I have also been bullish, but of course, we have to wait for the fundamentals to come in so that we decide exactly where the market is going to go. You know,
Mm.
so as already, yeah, we already are facing a consolidation right now as we speak. So we have to wait and see what fundamentals have to say.
And I think I'm thinking that this could be a fake out as well. If you guys see 4S time frame, we have a resistance as well upside. Let's see how news will goes, and maybe it will depend on news. The what price action we will see.
Yes, it could be a possible scenario because if we look at the 5 minute, like you can see the 5 minute candles, they
Mhm.
pushed like from 4116 to 4140. That is like 230 pips of a move. Now if I want to buy, like I won't be buying up at the top. Like uh personally for me, like even if my bias is right, but I miss the point of origin from where the move happens, I try to stay away because technically like your risk to reward ratio is will not be good if you're buying the top.
Mhm.
I think like today the best scenario would be with the news price section just manipulates and then we get some bullish confirmations on the lower time frame and we get into the buys from the bottom. That would be like a good case scenario.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's wait
Yeah.
and see. That's like 15 minutes from now.
Yep,
Till then, we can answer some of the questions.
let's go.
Okay.
Someone is calling you Bahubali.
Kashif, he is Bahubali of gold. Perfect.
Do you trade Nasdaq in London session? Yeah, I do. Sometimes I do trade in Nasdaq. So sorry, London session.
Why you all are serious, bro? Put some smile on your face. Wait for some minutes, bro. Let the scene create here. We'll start doing fun. And you will be confused. Is it a trading stream or something else? Market will crack. Taufiq, where are you from? Are you from Bangladesh? No, bro, I'm from India. Yes, I'm coming.
If we get some relevant question to price section or psychology, we'd love to answer.
Mm. Chat. Send in the questions. Send in the questions.
Yes, send in some questions like we could reply, we could share some
Yeah.
gems on.
Is it really a coincidence? Like USA announcing like Ukraine might be accepting a peace deal. Is it a coincidence when we are having PPI?
Get, literally gold candles are making me FOMO by it. The way it's moving, like I feel like I'm missing out. How to understand if order block is valid? You must be getting rejections. You never know, like you never know what's going to happen in the price section. Your key is confirmations, rejections. If you're looking at any support or resistance, you never know, like is will it be valid or not. Your confirmation is real time price action. If you get rejections on any of a support, resistance, order block, fair value gap. That's your validity of the order block or fair value gap.
See, there is a question for you, and he's saying there is a 3% max loss on single position at funded stage. How do you manage it? I don't think
Yeah,
so that we should
like,
be risking 3% on a trade.
Yep.
like the only thing is like we have to risk very less. That's it.
I have
At least
breached
on
two of
master.
my funded accounts on that 3% thing.
Oops. Really, Kashif?
Yeah, and then after that, like I was like no more than 1% risk per trade.
Hmm. Like honestly, I never risk 1.5% on master account. Never. Ever. I can risk 2% on my evolution, but not on master.
And even Khalid said like funded accounts like you should be trading them as your rented property. Like
So,
make them survive. Like keep taking out small payouts, like 1-2%. Just keep scaling your funding. What could be the best strategy to clear funded accounts? The best strategy is keeping your risk same and just 1 to 2 setups a day. That's it. And 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. Like trust me, if you just avoid over trading, over risking, and you just simply play your system with a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, even a 60% win rate would make you profitable. The difficult thing is psychology. The difficult thing is not doing over trading, waiting for the right setup. That's the main part. If you can have grip over your psychology, risk management, money management, over trading, man, any strategy would work. Trust me. Any strategy, like even if you try like basic trend line trading, support and resistance trading. I have seen traders like just simply trading price action, just simply trading trend lines, support and resistance, no fancy stuff, and they are profitable. Why? Because the psychology is strong.
and actually, strategy was never the problem. The problem is always mindset to do things quickly, to do things fast,
Hmm,
and trying to rush during evolution or master stage to get payout as more as they can. But thing is, I personally believe that strategy was never the problem if you're losing. The problem
exactly.
is in your mindset or in your fear and greed, as Kashif said as well. Yeah.
There is no target on funded accounts.
Someone is asking, is there any rule, any hidden rule on FTMO? Why, bro? Why here?
You should check their FAQ.
How to correct fear or over trading? Like, man, there's no such thing as fear in trading. Like, if you're risking 0.5%, 1%, that's the cost to the business. Even if you do a business, like you put a cost in. So what are you fearing about? Like, just simply execute. If it's your setup and you're feeling comfortable. Like, you will only fear from trading if you are gambling. If you are risking more than you can comfortably afford to lose, you will start to have fear and FOMO in trading. Your fear is directly proportional to your risk. If your risk is high, your fear will be high, because as a human being, we are naturally emotionally attached to money, right?
Guys,
So,
just 1 minute on gold. I think we can see some retracement from this level. Who's sharing screen?
Yeah, it's me. Do you want to share?
No, no, you share just open 1 minute time frame. I think we can see some retracement from this level.
No, like till news, like there is no trade for me.
No, no, I'm not telling you for the trade. I'm just telling we can
Yeah.
see some retracement. Mhm.
You see this leg from the bottom, like how smooth it is on the 1 minute time frame. No
Mhm.
Mm,
manipulation. That means
mm.
like something about to happen, something crazy about to happen with the news. Whenever you have like a straight trend line on the 1 minute time frame,
It's 250 pips, Kashif,
yeah,
from
yeah.
within 30 minutes, 30 40 minutes. Dude,
What are your thoughts on Kashif? What are your thoughts on futures? I haven't tried futures, but I will soon be trying funding ticks. Funding ticks will be starting very soon. Question: how can we merge funded accounts on funding pips? You need to send an email to the support, I guess. Yes.
Many people want to check out BTC, check out Bitcoin. What's your bias on Bitcoin? I'm seeing the comment section wants to know.
I don't trade Bitcoin, bro.
No, I don't sorry, I don't invest in crypto.
But is crypto investing?
Yeah, investing is always good, like, but I don't invest in crypto. That's it. The only thing that I invest is in my business. That's it. I think it
Gold,
is going to fall in the downside.
guys, someone is saying gold is very scary when it falls. Gold is always scary, bro. No matter it's going up or down. It depends which side you are. If you are on the buy side, and if it is dropping, it is scary for you. I'm like, if
It's
a guy
always
if a person buys and market is going up, why it is you can say scary for him? It depends.
a nightmare.
The nightmare is going on with the crypto guys. Look at the fall is coming from like 1,24,000 to close to 80K or 90K. Someone is saying get ready for the gold dump. Not dump, but I'm expecting some retracement from this level. Let's see. There could be a possibility
The
for future.
straight move is so perfect. Like I'm just expecting. Like this is kind of weird.
To peak your pullback is here. Like it dropped like kind of like 40 pips the moment you said like there could be a pullback.
That's why I especially ask your name, Kashif. Look at the 1 minute. I know we trade like similar things.
You know, the moment you said like there would be a pullback, I want you to take a short like four 4-1-4-2,
Yeah.
and I just noticed like it dropped like 54 pips from there in 2 minutes.
Mm.
Euro.
So Rishi, do you trade currency pairs as well?
Yeah, I do trade.
Okay. So like, how do you manage? Like, if you're saying set up in gold and currency pair as well, so which would you prefer to take trades?
To me, gold.
Gold is love. Can't you look at the 1 minute? That's why I try to avoid that short.
Yeah,
This kind of trade required a very fast execution.
true,
Look at
true.
mm,
Yeah, this kind of move is actually it's quite weird. This particular leg.
some are still saying then we can see some more retracements before news. Or we have it's left only for the news. I think let's see. I'm not going to say anything.
I guess 1 minute. We have the news.
Mm.
50 seconds.
Someone is shorting gold with 10 lots and saying pray for me.
Let's pray.
Rest in peace, guys.
Oh,
What happened? Oh, okay, it's going up. I already said to you, bro. Rest in peace. Natty Gaming.
the news is weak. The news retail shares they are red.
The price went up, bro. 1 minute is
Yeah,
closing above the previous high.
yeah. But I mean, like the initial reaction after the news was on point. I would say.
But the candle has no wick, so it could have a highly probability to do flip.
True.
Bearish first. Kashif, can you feel FOMO?
Not really, because the 30-minute doesn't have a bottom wick, as you say.
Yes.
So,
Mm,
and you know what? Like, if you like, there's nothing to feel FOMO about. Like, just look at the 4 hour time frame on gold.
mm.
Let me share the screen. Let me show you guys something that you can expect from gold, like
Okay.
in
Yeah, right, please.
Yeah,
coming hours, because I
yeah,
see
let's go.
something and it's most probably going to happen. Uh, I know, like, whenever like price section on the lower time frame is too aggressive and you are not in the trade, you start to just stay more focused on the lower time frame. But that's the point, like, where we always need to look at the high time frame, because that's where you start to see what you can expect. So if I look on the 4 hour time frame, now on the 4 hour time frame, I see this current
Share,
4 hour
share the
candle.
screen. We don't
Yeah,
see a
like,
screen.
let me just share it again.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Can you see it now?
Yeah.
No, yeah, now we can see.
All right. So right now I'm on the 4 hour time frame, and if you look at the current 4 hour candle, we can see the current 4 hour candle is engulfing all of this bearish move. And if you look at this bearish candle, like, it's giving a wick rejection from this support areas to the left hand side, because we had multiple rejections before, right here, here, here. So in 27 minutes, if this 4 hour candle is able to clear out this 4150 high, which is also a psychological level, I do expect with the following 4 hour candle you can see kind of like a bottom wick, a bullish flip, and just price action taking out all of this high Asian highs. And on the left hand side, we also have like a clean range. We have some clean candles, right? Now, same thing if I look on the 1 hour time frame, what do we see? Like we see the price section. If we can clear out this 4150, there will just be a smooth move to make a higher high. And also like on the 1 hour time frame, I would say like this is a supply zone right here. This is a supply on the 1 hour. And talking about the daily, look at the daily. Daily is bullish. I remember like when we started this live session, daily candle was build a bullish flip 4135, 4138. Now we have flipped bullish. Possibility it might just continue pushing up. And all honestly speaking, like this bullish flip area on the daily time frame, I would take that as my support when I look at the lower time frame. Because as long as the daily candle is trading bullish, the price action will continue bullish like on the daily candle. This bullish flip right here, I would mark it on my charts on the 30-minute time frame. And even with the new 4 hour candle, like I want to see this current 4 hour candle closing above the bullish flip of the daily candle. And then with the new 4 hour candle, we just kind of like make a bottom wick, some sort of rejections from this bullish flip, and then we boom to the upside. Let's take in some questions. Even the 2 hour candle, like it's gonna close in 23 minutes. Honestly speaking, like if any one of you in the chat like wants looking for buys, like early buys without waiting for a confirmation of candle closure of the 4 hour and 2 hour candle closure, then your stop loss would be 4135. Like if I get into a buy now, the stop loss will be 4135, because this is an area like where I don't want to see the price action coming back, because that's your daily bullish flip. I just want to see like a nice pullback of like 30-40 pips, retest the London highs, which is right here, 4139, 4140, and then we just start to pull back up again. And also like if this happens, then the 30-minute will be making a bottom wick right here. London session was really smooth. I don't know if you guys paid attention to in London session. We had a very beautiful fair value gap right here, and after a tap into this fair value gap, price pushed up, then just a pullback, a manipulation, then pushed up.
The price still has not sweep that week. You see, 30 minutes. We have it is still pending to sweep the
This,
yeah the initial move of news. I'm talking about current 30-minute candle, bro. If you see the wick, there is no wick on the bottom.
yeah, but I guess like it just wants to go up.
Yeah, it's,
I'm gonna buy like a scalp from this breakout. Let's hope.
which one?
This area, this break right here.
Okay, just after the 1 minute closure, current candle.
Yep. I'm on another platform like XNext platform, MT5. So I wish I could share it with you guys, but it's just running. Oh,
Fuck.
yep. Just a small scalp back at break even. The price section is so bullish right now on the 1 minute. Like every pullback, like it's being engulfed. Every drop on the 1 minute is so sharp, and the following candle they are just filling that up.
Hmm.
Volume is strange and it's insane today. Look, that 1 minute drop, that 1 minute drop on the on a 1 minute time frame was about like 70 pips.
70%. Come on.
Crazy. Can you expect like each 1 minute candle is 70 pips right now on gold? Crazy times. I remember like I used to trade gold like back in 2013 when it used to move like 60, 70 pips in a whole day. That's it. And today like it's moving 70 pips in 1 minute. Crazy. Yep.
Are you still holding that trade, Kashif?
Huh? I'm
Are you
I'm out
still
at break even. Out at break even.
yeah, good decision? Because if you see the complete structure, 5 minute, 15 minute, it is top,
Yeah,
close to top. Like it is
it is
so.
close to top, and the new 4 hour is also gonna open. Like I already had like good wins in London session.
Yeah, I saw.
Uh, yeah, like so if I meanwhile I would also like to share what I did in London session. So in London session I was looking at this fair value gap right here. So we were live on the stream, and the moment we tapped into this fair value gap on the 1 minute time frame, we executed a buy right here. Because after tapping into the FVG, there was a very impulsive reaction, and I just impulsively got into the trade right here. So we had like 150 pips in London on this SMC setup, like fair value gap tap, market structure shift, and it moved in our favor.
Hmm.
And if you pay attention, like on this 1 minute from the same area, you can see like a 1 minute order block formation right here. Look, price action tapped here, and it pushed up. All logical. Euro USD. Yes, sure. Let's look at Euro USD. So, man, like look at these 1 minute candles on Euro USD. What's happening? Anyway, let's just look at. Let's just look at the daily. So my friend daily is tapping into this order block, right? This fraction area, and we had like a bullish candle closure on daily. The current candle is bullish, and the current candle is kind of like taking out these wicks. Now these wicks like could be some sort of liquidity, uh, or it might not be a fake out, and we just have a continuation to the upside. That's we can look on the forward time frame, because yeah, you see on the forward time frame these wicks, if the price section on the 4 hour on euro usd it can clear out these close above, then you can expect like a move up on here, right? But you need to be very careful of this range, because you see like you even on the 1 hour time frame it's leaving wicks outside the range, but it's closing back in the range. So there's also a possible scenario that it could be a fake out and you just push back to the downside. So this is a very critical point on euro usd, I would say. See, even on the 15-minute time frame. So Euro USD, I don't trade Euro USD. I only trade gold. But if I have to trade Euro USD on this price section, if I were to trade this, then I would simply wait for a closure above and a pullback, some sort of rejections, and then continuation with the trend. Or I would wait for, even if a trap happens, candle closes back and it's a fake out above this range, then I would simply kind of like take a sell move when the price section clears out this structure below, right here. This is how I would trade euro usd right now.
And one more question for you, Kashif. Someone is asking how to identify valid fair value gap.
I've already answered this. Like, you just need to mark everything on the charts and you need to wait for the rejections. There's also narrative, like if your fair value gap is happening like in the middle of a bullish leg or in the discounted zone, then it would have more probability than the one in a premium zone. So you also align your narrative. What would be the Fahad's review on the current market scenario? Fahad, the chart is yours.
Meanwhile, Kashif, you can short gold. Let's look at our minute. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm really done for the day. You know what? Like when I started this live, I said like if I don't get a good setup, if I don't get confidence, like I'll be just happy with London profits.
Yeah, Fahad, you are saying something?
Is can you see my screen now?
Not yet.
Right.
Sometimes it takes time to show screen, so better you stay there.
Mm,
Yeah, it's fine now. We can see your screen.
it's clear now.
Now, yeah, perfect.
Okay. So of course, I always trade German 40 Nasdaq. But sometimes when we come on the live, or sometimes like today, I had a live on my TikTok. I always do some analysis on. I always do some analysis on XAUSD. So of course today I have seen that most of us we have all had the same bias of XAUSD. So all of us, I think we have been having this bias of bullish. I made this analysis earlier today. So of course, this, as Kishan said, this reversal here gave me some fever, but I was lucky enough. I wasn't kicked out, and the market continued to be bullish. So for me, I'm still bullish until this point, yes, even if my TP is destined to be at this point, but my entire focus is so here. So right now, well, since we are almost going into the session for Nasdaq, so let me do some breakdown on Nasdaq. Me, I always focus on two time frames. I always focus on 4 hour, and I also focus on the 15 minutes. So uh, I use 4 hour to help me with the direction. I use 4 hour to help me with the direction. Is as we see here. Of course, the market here, it's clear that the momentum is a bit bullish. That's depending on this expansion we had here or the impulsive move. So, of course, if I was trade here, I'll first locate my consolidation. We had a consolidation at this point. Then we had a breakthrough, which was this strong bullish candle. We also had this consolidation here, which caused this strong uh, bearish candle. This is a strong bullish candle. So, of course, as we see now, we have just received on the when it comes to Nasdaq, we have just received a strong bearish candle on 4 hour, but we can't determine whether it's bullish or bearish. So all I do is to mark my areas of interest, premium areas. For example, if I'm to mark here, of course, I'll mark where the breakthrough happened from here. Mm, So this is where the breakthrough happened from. And also, if we look at the bearish momentum here, of course, this is where the breakthrough for bearish moves happened. So I end up with such a range. So you can also mark the previous lowest point under this consolidation here, which is this. That's in case if I want to hold my trade for a longer time or a longer period of time. That's in case they have to close below this point or to make a breakthrough through this point. Of course, then I'll be targeting this area, or if possible, I can go more low. That's if we have a bearish move, if we happen to have it. Okay, so then on a bullish side, of course, I'll go with the previous high, which will be this, and also we had this expansion here, and I also mark this point. So this is just a mark out on the 4 hour time frame. Then if I want to execute my entries, I'll go to the 15 minutes strictly to find my pivot points. So my pivot points, those are possible areas to confirm either I go bearish or bullish. So of course, when you look at the market, and you can't be surprised why we are having such candles, this is an indication that the market is lacking volume. We don't have volume here. Two small candles also after the fundamentals which have just happened in the previous few minutes. Of course, we didn't have any strong move. That's for me who trades 15 minutes, but I believe those of 1 minute, 5 minutes, they have seen strong moves. So when it comes to me, of course, I have to put my focus here. Okay, so this is the 4 hour we have, the 15 minute we have. We had a consolidation here. Okay, we had this strong consolidation here, which gave us this strong bullish movement. Okay, so of course, right now, since we have seen that we have a strong bearish candle on the 4 hour time frame, which happened. So, of course, if I'm to execute my sales, if I want to confirm my bearish moves, of course, I can only confirm them below this area. Okay, that's below this expansion or this impulsive candle. So as long as they close below this point, then I can confirm to take my sales, maybe targeting this previous low point. Like if it looks like this here, I'll be targeting this as our previous lowest point. That's short term, but long term we can go up to this point. But we know Nasdaq, when when it is the session of Nasdaq, when it opens, it can move here within like 2 to 3 candles to reach this point. That's on the 15 minutes time frame. So of course, to confirm my bearish moves, I have to be below this point. So if they happen to close below this point, let's say like this, if they give us a reversal, then I can be targeting this. But I don't want to keep all my profits, to hold all my profits up to this point. It will be a little bit risky. Then I have to target this because we had this expansion here. This makes this another strong resistance, another strong support level, or we can mark this to leave this expansion space there. So meaning this can be my TP1, this can be my TP2. That's if we happen to close below this point. But then when it comes to the buyers, if I want to confirm my bullish movements, of course, we have this consolidation here. This is a sign that maybe the areas above this area, above this zone, they're a bit strong. So if I want to confirm my bulls, they would have to close above this. Okay. So as long as they are still within this range, as long as Nasdaq is still within this range, uh, I'm not interested to take any bit bearish or bullish move. All I have to do is to observe. So above this, I'll be taking bulls. Below this, then I'll be taking bearish. That's on Nasdaq. Yeah, so I don't know what you guys think about that, but that's my approach when it comes to Nasdaq.
Yeah, perfectly explained, bro. The way you tell about clean range, perfect.
Okay,
We have some questions for me and Rishi. Are we trading full time? I don't know about Rishi. I think he is also into business. I do other things as well other than trading, but my priority is trading. Like I do different things, e-commerce business I have. Yeah, Rishi, you can answer as well.
Yeah, like I'm into full time trading, but I'm also focusing on businesses.
Yeah, perfect.
okay,
About
guys, don't you have any more questions for the traders here? Chat, send in the questions.
Ask Kashif, like someone is asking a question.
Mm,
Oh no, that's not relevant. This to this stream.
Kashif, you can share the screen.
I have the same bias right now. Let me just share the screen because we are having
Yeah,
closure.
okay.
You know, Tafik, what people want? They want me to call out a trade right now.
actually, I was saying something, but I just saw I was muted. And when Fahad was explaining his trade, I was open a shot, a quick shot with only one lot with 30 pips of stop loss.
With
Yes.
only one lot? What do you mean only one lot, man? It's one
That's
lot.
mean that's mean I'm telling you, bro. It's phase one account of 100K.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Only one lot. I'm not trading on a personal account, bro.
Like
Soon I will trade on trading broker.
I I tried one lot like with this volume. It's crazy. Like in 1 minute, like minus 700, $800.
Okay, okay. You're trading personal account, right?
No challenge.
Okay, okay, okay. Perfect. No worries. And if you see the 5 minute time frame, I told you before that as well that please look
Yes,
onto the 1 minute time frame, 5 minute time frame, because we
this
have not still sweep the 30 minute week, and we can easily go to 4141, and let's see how this will go. And also, I take only $300 risk. That is nothing on 100K account, even 0.30%.
nice, nice. So, like the fee, do you use hard stop losses or mental stop losses? Like, do you place your stop
Yeah,
losses
I place
after you're
always.
into the trade, or you manually close
I place always pre stop loss, pre orders.
pre-stop loss? Nice.
And sometimes it happened that is just tapped my cell and goes to my direction. But always it saves my asses from big losses.
Yeah. All right. So if I look at the forward time frame, we are having a very strong bullish closure. Honestly, like just look at the forward candle. Like, what do you see on the charts right now with this forward closure? Like, it's pretty obvious. Like, if you get a bottom wick in the new forward candle and a bullish flip, I would be taking buys honestly on this.
So you want me to your liquidity again?
No, like what you were doing to Feek, like it's a short scalp, like on the 1 minute, like
Yes.
70, 80, 100 pips. But I'm talking about like the high time frames.
Yeah. Mhm. But again, Kashif, my only thing is that we should sweep the 30 minute lows. Then it has to go upside. Like,
You mean to say that it's sweeping these lows right here?
yeah. Is it 15 minute or what
It's
time frame?
30. It's 30.
No, no, I'm telling the price of 4141 is my key level that I want to see. Let's see how this will.
4141. Yeah, that 4141 would be on the 5 minute. It would be uh right here.
Yeah.
This is a decent level, honestly, because this level is also aligning with London highs. And
Mm,
prior
mm,
to this, like we had this resistance, like one, two, three rejections from this area, and then we broke above. So this area could act as a support. And you know what? Like if we move towards this level and we start to see some rejections from here, then I would say like the 4 hour bias, like that I was sharing with you guys, that the 4 hour candle makes a deep bottom wick at 4141 or 4140. If you see 1 minute rejections, like I would simply place a buy, and we'll see how this forward candle moves. My stop loss honestly would be below this 4128 right here, because I don't see there's no reason for this candle to move below 4140 based on the current candlestick structure.
mm.
It should be just making a decent bottom wick and just continue pushing up. Even now, even now, like you see, we have a new 4 hour, just a small bottom wick, and right now we just need to see a break above 4150. 4150 break above, and I would be expecting this new 4 hour candle to make a body up. And if it makes a body, like if it takes out Asian highs from the high right here of this 4 hour candle to the previous high, that would still be like a 50 pips of a move. And if we move above, look at the left hand side. If we move above with the 4 hour candle momentum, then it could be 160 pips. And you know when I'm expecting this to happen? In 28 minutes from now, because in 28 minutes we have New York Stock Exchange open, and that will bring volume. That will bring volume.
Mm.
So guys, I will be leaving. I already called out my day during London.
I
If
think
we,
we should close off
yeah, like
because.
there's nothing, there's
Hmm.
nothing, and
Okay,
we
bro,
have
guys.
already shared like the bias we were expecting. So I think it's better to just I'll be calling it a session honestly because I don't want to exhaust myself.
Okay,
You guys want to continue? Uh,
No, we
we
can
can
end.
call it off. Let's call it off.
Okay, guys, it was lovely having you all, and see you soon.
Okay,
all right,
guys,
guys, take care.
have a good day.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.